Today I'm going to explain how to do dimensional analysis. So these you tend to use these for word problems. So for example, I have the problem, Joe runs at 2.5 miles per hour. What is his speed in feet per second? So how we would go about this problem is we would write out first his current speed. So it's 2.5 miles per hour. And now, if you can remember, whenever you multiply something by 1, it equals the same thing. So another way to say 1 is the same number. 1 would also equal, 1 is equal to a number by a number. So let's say it's like 5 divided by 5, or just say this 6 divided by 6, so on, so on. And so for this problem here, we know that 5,280 feet is equal to 1 mile. So if we put this into a fraction form, 5,280 feet per mile, this is equal to 1. And this is really useful because now we can take this original problem and we can multiply it by this fraction, and it'll still be the same number, but just in different units. So we would have 2.5 miles per hour, and then we can multiply that by 5,280 feet per 1 mile. And this would still equal the same as this. The only difference is the miles would cancel out. So now we would have, our answer would be in terms of feet per hour. Now, in the question, it wants the answer in terms of feet per second. So we're not done yet. We don't want it in feet per hour. We want it in feet per second. I'm going to erase this for a moment. We got rid of the miles, but now we have to fix and the feet are now correct, but now we have to fix the hour part. Now we know that in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. And we also know that in 1 minute, there are 60 seconds. So now we can use this the same way, and we can multiply this again by 1. To get rid of the hours, we can do 1 hour divided by 60 seconds, which should also equal 1. Now the 2 hours will cross out, and we have our answer in feet per minute. But we're not done yet because we want it in feet per second. So we have to do one more step and convert from minutes to seconds. So we have 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. And like before, this fraction is also equal to 1, so that's why we're allowed to multiply it. Now, when we multiply it all, these 2 minutes would cross out, and our answer would be in feet per second. And that's what we want in this problem. So now all we have to do is multiply out all these numbers. So it would be 2.5 times 5,280 divided by 60, and then divided by 60. Now using a calculator, we would get the answer would be 2.5 times 5,280 divided by 60, and then divided by 60 would equal 3.67 on a calculator. And you can just check that on your own calculator. And our answer here is in terms of feet per second. So now this is the total speed that Joe is running at in terms of feet per second.